So this is Clearcom's Gen IC. We just launched it. It's a cloud-based intercom that uses our apps that have been in existence for 10 years, Agent IC and Station IC. So we have a great history of having, long-developed apps that are well used in the community. Now we're tying it into a cloud-based intercom, so you can have your intercom, brain in the cloud. You can have it on-prem, you can have it in some sort of hybrid environment. It's all the same, it all functions the same, and to your users it's exactly the same. There's really no difference. So the benefit for us is that this gets people into Clearcom, it gets them to sample Clearcom and see what we have to offer, but it also takes our existing customers and extends the capability to the cloud. So now if you have a large-scale Clearcom implementation, you can enable it in the cloud and have your users from anywhere in the world get access to it without having to jump through a bunch of hoops with VPN and a bunch of other things, right? So if you wanted to use it in the cloud, you'd need a credit card and an end device, iPhone, Android, a tablet, a computer, something to get the audio back and forth. But it's the exact same app that we've had since 2016 that works in the cloud, that works on your EHX system or your Arcadia system. And so for users, there's no training hurdle. It's not a different look and feel. And in fact, our app looks and feels very similar to our panels, right? So from a design paradigm, the user doesn't have to learn a new thing. It's very intuitive. It's very easy to use. You could do IFB with it. You could do any sort of intercom, camera operators, any sort of field stuff, but also in large campus environments where you may have, say, several studios in one area. If you leave the studio area and you have to take your wireless headphones off or you're not in front of your panel, this enables you to kind of have it on your phone or on your desktop. And so if somebody wants to try Clearcom Intercom today, within about 5 or 10 minutes, they can get this up and running. It can be spun up on the fly, it can be turned down. So like for the Olympics that we recently had, great use case for Gen IC. For an election or something where you need 60 to 100 intercom users, but you only need them for a month or two, you can use the cloud-based intercom, turn it up, and then turn it off when you're done. You don't have to buy a bunch of hardware, you don't have to go through a bunch of hoops, but if you want to, you can, right? So for us, it's about that flexibility and having the ability for the customer to rent it, lease it, buy it, or own it forever, right? So it's really about being flexible.